Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to install a SuperATV windshield on the UFORCE 1000. We're going to be installing a flip-out windshield on the UFORCE 1000 from SuperATV, and we have installed right now. There's two options, and you can order these through Main Street Cycle and get 10% off the MSRP of the SuperATV windshields and free shipping. So if you order these through Main Street Cycle, you'll get 10% off the suggested retail price of the SuperATV windshields, and just call the number down in the description and they can get you hooked up. So free shipping, remember that. So this is the full windshield option for the UFORCE 1000, and man, it is nice. It's real easy to get on and off. If you, I don't know, if you want to take it off during the summertime, or trailering it, or whatever the case may be, it's easy to just take off these big heavy duty looking buckles with the big wide Velcro straps. Man, they're super strong and they hold on really well, and I really like it. But I've always been a flip out windshield guy, so that way I can leave it on all year long, and we're going to check out the quality of it. So I know it's going to be nice, it's going to look good, and we'll be able to use it all year round. So we're going to install it, show you how to install it, and talk about how it looks and how it fits. And so here we go. Alright, so when you get all of your stuff out of the box here, you lay out your parts and the different hardware, and you want to start with the bottom section, and you want to get your seal on. You just press that in nice and firm all the way across, and then cut off your excess, and then you're going to line up these brackets here and mount those in, and that's what Joel is doing right now on this side. Loosen them up. They come already installed, but you got to take off this side. What size is that? 4 millimeter Allen head. Now this bracket fits right into these slots on the UFORCE. Perfect fit, and it's going to clamp on this side. You just line up your holes. Use the 4 millimeter to screw in those Allen head bolts. Alright, you're going to get everything lined up on each side, and then you can tighten them down. So these Allen head bolts are 5 millimeter. You can adjust the angle of it to make sure that everything lines up just right. And then those that he's on now is 4 millimeter. Tighten everything up once you're happy with it. Alright, so I had to put the camera down because it takes 2 people to get this windshield lifted in place and to install these brackets and line it up correctly. Make sure you have it lined up, and then you can put these top brackets on. There's 2 clamping brackets here. It's they're identical to the bottom style. Let me turn this up so you can see. There we go. So those clamp perfectly on the frame of the UFORCE 1000. So we've got that tight, got our spacing right. Once it's lined up where it's supposed to be, you can tighten them all down. But tip here is to go ahead and take this outer piece off on both sides, on top and bottom, but on both sides, and then put them into place. Have two people holding the windshield, and then you can get this started, and then line them up and then tighten them down on both sides. So that's what we did. Now we're going to move on to the next step. All right, so now we've got this side temporarily done and not tightened down yet, so we can get everything aligned. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to do this side. What you want to do is take this mounting bracket. You see we've left it loose, and you got to put these Allen head bolts, which are 4 millimeter Allen head bolts, right there. Put them through, and then on the bottom side you are going to have a little metal brace bar that comes in the kit. It's all labeled, and you use those nuts there, put them in, don't tighten them down yet. And now Joel's going to just go ahead and put the support strut in. And you got to put the cylinder body at the top part of the windshield, or I'm sorry, not the top part of the windshield, but the mount or bracket that is on the windshield itself. And then you put the cylinder, bottom of the cylinder down at the upper bracket of the windshield. What size are those?
13 on the nut and then a 12 on the, actually on the cylinder.
All right. And so now that's just going to go ahead and hold this windshield up. And then we'll work on the rest of the bracket. All right, so now we're going to close it and get everything to line up, and going to go ahead and put the latch bracket on, and all the hardware is labeled from SuperATV. Hold the bolt. All right.
Actually, let's flip it up a little bit.
Boom.
Oh, get it started. I got it.
Definitely need two people for this install to do it right and safely. Go ahead and tighten that down. That's 4 millimeter Allen heads.
Yep.
And a 10 millimeter nut on the back side. Now you can kind of close the windshield and get it figured out where you need to line up these bottom brackets so that you can lock this joker in place. And then you can tighten it down, and then you can fit test it. And once you're happy with it, you can tighten it on down. So get both sides nice and even, and we'll get those tightened down, and then everything will latch up evenly, and we won't have no rattles, and everything will fit just like it's meant to be. Now once you get everything lined up where you want it, you can go ahead and go back, check all your hardware, make sure everything's nice and snug. Don't over tighten anything and crack anything. You ain't got to bow up on it. All right, so one other step that we have to do is get this gasket material down and put it on both sides here. You're going to put one right here and then along the bottom side, and then you're going to cut the excess off. Just make sure it's taped down good, nice and even. Work it down until you get to the end, then cut the excess off, and then you're ready to go. Boom. Now we got it done. We're going to show you how it opens and closes and latches. Lock her in, lock it in. Now also you have a vent option where you can take it out to the next slot, the next notch. Just scoot it out, and if you're wanting a little bit of air come in, but not all the way while you're riding, you can ride with it just like that, and it just lets a little bit of air come in through here. That's nice. I'll probably use that a lot. Or you can let that baby all the way out, and it is super sturdy. It looks good. Great design from SuperATV. So now we got the SuperATV doors on the UFORCE 1000 and the SuperATV flip out windshield. Looks super good. Something we can use all year round. Really like it. So remember guys, you can get this windshield and the full windshield for your UFORCE 1000 right here at Main Street Cycle. And remember, you can get this for 10% off through Main Street Cycle of the suggested retail price on the SuperATV website, and also free shipping. So make sure you call the number down in the description and they can get one shipped to you. And man, really loving this UFORCE 1000 build. Coming together nicely. We're going to be doing some ripping tomorrow at Mudslingers. And so anyways, going to be fun. Hope you enjoyed this video. God bless y'all, and as always, remember to keep it real.